Hello everyone, my name is Alexey, and today I would like to tell you about one task that I received in one of the interviews for the position of front-end engineer. This is a very interesting task that tests how well a person knows JavaScript and also checks how well a person can think. So, less words, more actions, and let's get acquainted with the problem. Nice, let's try to figure out a description of the task. So we have to create a function to turn any function to a promisified. Any function to be promisified will always have a callback as the last argument. And we have an example. So some callback, we, for example, want to sum two numbers, a and b, and result will be passed into callback. And how we can use it? For example, we can call some callback, pass 4, pass 5, and function as a third and last argument. So we will have here result, and we will just console log word result and actual result. Let's try to execute it. Cool. We have result and 9 because we sum this number here. Okay, and what we have to do? We have to write a function, Promisify. We will pass a callback here, and as output we will have promisified function, which we can use like regular function, but it will return promise to us, and we will have a possibility to receive result using Promise API. For example, then, and we are receiving here result, and sum of 15 and 5 will be 20. Okay, let's start to write our function. Nice, let's start from the beginning. As we can see from our signature, we are passing function into Promisify and getting some promisified function. So as we can see, we need to pass a function as first argument. And also we have to return function because we will pass parameters in this function. So return, and let's write arrow function. And the number of parameters can be any. And last parameter will be callback. So we can have here 1 parameter, 2 parameters, 3, maybe 25. And let's here pass args. So what is args? It's array of our function arguments, which we will pass here. So these args will be in this case will 5 and 15, and there will be in array. So now our args, it's an array. And if we want to use Promise API from this function, we have to return a promise. So we need to write return new promise. And as usual, we have resolve and reject functions here. And inside of promise body function, we have to count our result. How we can do it? The first action which we can write here, it's function resolver. So let's create resolver. So const resolver equals to function, and this function will take a result. So result of some callback, and when we will receive this result, we will resolve promise with this result. So we have to write here resolve and pass the result. Okay, we've prepared a lot, but now we need somehow to call our function with our arguments and also put a resolver function into our call. So we need to use here one of the function methods. It's like, for example, it can be apply. So our func apply, and as a first argument, apply takes this, and we can pass null because we want to use some features of this and something like that. And the second parameter can be array of arguments. And what arguments we have now? So from args, like let's write args for now. It's our 5 and 15. Cool. And also we have a resolver. Then let's remember our signature. So we have to pass arguments and then call back. So we need to pass to our sum 5, 15, and then resolver. Okay, and we can do it. Here we can create an array. We have to pass here our args, and then also we can add resolver to the end of the array. Resolver, yes, but we don't have to call this resolver because this resolver will be called in time of executing our function. And this result, for example, sum a plus b, will be thrown into this resolver. Resolve function will be called, and our result will be returned from the promise because our promise will be resolved. If you don't understand how this works, please read something about promises in the internet. Cool. And let's try to execute our current logic. 20. Yes, we solved this problem. Let's again write some console logs and explain it again. Let's write some console logs for getting better understanding of this problem. So let's log here arguments. It will be args. Here we will have console log. We need to console log here our func function, our args, and also resolver. Cool. Let's also put here numbers. So it's second, it's first. Okay, and let's try to execute it again. Nice. As we can see, when we are passing 5 and 15, on the first step, we have arguments 5 and 15. then we are returning promise from this function. And we need somehow to resolve the promise. So we wrote resolver function, which takes a result. And now we need to pass to our sum function 5, 15, and resolver. And as we know, apply function, its method of functions, takes this and then array of arguments. And in this array will be 3 arguments, 5, 15, and resolver. And in this second console log, we can see our function sum callback, it's our func, arguments 5 and 15, and resolver function. We are applying it. So we are calling function using apply. And then our result is coming to resolver function and resolves with this result. And as we can see, we have as a result 20. So it was a basic interview task for front-end engineer position at London, and you will have to approximately 10 to 15 minutes to solve it, as I had at my interview. Please like, subscribe, stay tuned, subscribe to my Telegram channel. Please comment this video and ask questions, and I will answer in the comments. So thank you very much. Bye.